Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. How are we, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, Liesel. Hello, Russell. Hello, Vanda. Hello, Brandenburg. Martin Kennedy. Jill Norman. Jonio. Niall Kelly. Flourish Flowers. How are we all? How are we all? Claudio. Mark H. Wilson, my cousin in Northern Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing here? Okay, strange and tricky situation. Double album, a sprawling double album, a masterpiece, some say. Rubbish, others say. Steve Kilbey, who? Others say. Remindlessness. Last week, accompanied by the music of my friend and colleague, Stefan Horlitz, this wonderful, strange German chap. He plays the piano beautifully. He is absolute master in English. He speaks English better than 97% of most English people. Well, he understands it better. He paints, he draws, he teaches. He's a Renaissance man. Stefan Horlitz over in Germany, which is just starting to go into summer, has now done the music for part 2. And wow, look at all of this. It's like doing an exam, seriously. Remindlessness part 2. There's lots of digressions, because if you know anything about Remindlessness part 2, it's a little bit of a curly one because there's 3 instrumentals on it. So what am I going to do? And Stefan bangs away on the piano. So Stefan, who loves digressions, as I do, has put in some digressions. So we're going to digress. But wow, Stefan, what coffee were you drinking? The first digression, the second digression gets faster and faster and faster. I thought Richard Plug was here, speeding things along. Stefan, there's lots of digressions, and look, this is the thing with my memory. People go, how do you remember all those songs? I don't remember. I can't remember things sequentially. I have to just sort of knock things in until it gets like your 6 times table. You know when you used to sit in the class singing it with the class? 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2... What is 6 times 2? You know what I mean? So I've got that's why that record was called Sing Songs. It's like in my head, I have to knock things in. The bass part, the singing, the whole thing has to be knocked, the arrangement. I sort of knock it in, and then when it's knocked in, which takes a lot of effort, but once knocked in, it stays in there sort of forever, right? But, well, not quite forever, because after a while, for example, tonight we're going to do some songs that I used to sing live, I used to know them, but now I just have to read them a bit. I hope you don't mind. I've got my notes here. I couldn't get it all in time, and I'm very lazy as well. And it was a beautiful day today. Went swimming with George Ellis and with all these fish in the water. It was 70 degrees in Sydney. All right. So we have Remindlessness. I want to give a shout out to a few people here. First of all, my friend Alan Muller, who painted the picture of me on the cover of Remindlessness, which was kind of pulled sideways a bit by John Foy, which, you know, I hope that Alan Muller didn't mind that. What he did mind was I misspelt his name and put Alan Muller. And let's put this... And guess what? He's just sent me the painting for Remindlessness. It's going to hang in my house now, here in Kilby Mansions in sunny downtown Coogee, just opposite the Pacific Ocean, which is a great body of water if you think about it. Okay, so Remindlessness. I also want to give a big shout out to Violinda, not to be confused with Linda Neal, who was also a violinist for the church. Violinda would play for Weed and Speed. If you could keep giving her joints, and remember that speed that used to come in it looked like Omo, or it looked like washing detergent. For $30 you get a great big bag of it. That stuff there, the roadies used to make your nose bleed. If you could give violinda, Weed and Speed. She would play on and play on and play on, stack up all the violin lines. That's what a lot of this stuff you hear this record, it's done with a sort of primitive technology that we had in those days of things running on MIDI and all these things. But it's also got sort of live bass guitar, some live bass guitar. It's got lots of acoustic guitar. It's got violin, and it sort of offsets the whole thing. But when I listen to it now, I'm thinking, people are saying, wow, you should redo Remindlessness properly. I'm thinking that might be a great idea. Get together with Stefan and get George Ellis and all these kind of characters, Barton, and all these characters involved, and redo the whole damn thing. Anyway, enough is enough. Violinda, I've mentioned Violinda, I've mentioned Alan Muller. Peter Koppes played on this record and indeed helped me write two of the songs you're hearing today, playing his beautiful guitar parts. Other than that, I think it's time we start. Let's just say one more time, this music is by Stefan Horlitz. And I had an amusing text from Ian Hogue last week, and he went, that was brilliant with the German guy playing the piano. I said, wasn't it? And he went, must have been hard to find the one sometimes. Do you know what that means? That's the church were always arguing about that, especially in the old days. Nobody knew where the one was. And that's where, you know how music goes, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just 17, 2, 3, you know. Well, it's really important for us sort of dunderhead musicians to know where the one is. It's really important for me. And Stefan, you've done a good job of hiding the one, my friend. But you know, what can you do? You're playing at a piano. How can that have the one? You know? So, okay, here we go. So we're going to start with an instrumental called Gloriana. Okay? And it's going to metamorphose into a church song. Wow. Here we go. Okay, Stefan, tickle them ivories. One. Or is that 4? About Maria, she hated the rat race, so she escaped to a beautiful place. Birds of neo-paradise groove in a tree. The name of her town is tranquility. Protected by her mantra, following the orchestra, in the sun, thy will be done. Birds of neo-paradise groove in the trees. shifting dimension. The horizon returns, smoke in the distance, while Babylon burns. Chasing her rainbow, talking with the animals. They say you see, it's tranquility. Tickle them ivories, Stefan Horlitz. He's good, isn't he? All right. How you going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so happy I'm crying. That's great. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, Mark Wilson. Isn't it great when... I remember when I always get into trouble in school, I'd want to laugh. Even though I was in deep trouble, I was about to get the cane, I wanted to laugh. And then this guy saying he's so happy he's crying. I love that. It's a contradiction. It's a juxtaposition. That's the sort of thing we thrive on, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm tripping off my skull here just tripping on the good vibes of you people. I'm drinking some spiced rum, some very cheap rum with that vanilla and vanilla essence and stuff. I think there's more alcohol in the vanilla essence than there is in the booze. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sad tale. A sad tale. Just teeing her up right now. A sad tale of a lady who lost her way. Her name is Danielle, but you know she could have other names as well. Here we go. Danielle, oh, start again. Can you handle that all again? I'm sorry, I blew my fucking cue. Trying to get it right. What can you do? I'll take us back. Okay, here we go. Blew my cue. Gonna get it right this time. Danielle, you're looking old today, like someone came along, took all your years away. The pale sun will not forgive your face. In shadows all the gentlemen who spend time in this place in hell. Danielle, in hell, your bruises and your powder cause cause bad dreams. Your yellow teeth and desperate eyes make small children scream. There's no one in the waiting room, nothing in your purse. Abstracted laugh breaks down into a cough and then a curse. In hell, Danielle, in hell, Danielle. Whoops, ladies and gentlemen, slight readjustment. Just pretend that never happened. Daniel, don't look that way at me. I didn't drink your absinthe or tell your family. Sometimes we pretend it's Paris, sometimes it's more Berlin. The real outside will not divide the unholy sin we're in hell. Danielle, in hell. My bell, these are words that go together well. Danielle, my bell, these words go together well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, Stefan Horlitz. All right. Third song. This one here is lame. Hello, Steph. Hello, Siobhan. Stefan Horlitz. Oh, you must have shuddered when I made those errors, going, oh no, what's he going to do? Well, I've set the precedent now. I'll just stop the fucking computer and run it back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Moving right along. Lou Reed with a twist. All right. It was a song written by Corin Janssen and Donette Thayer, and it was called Excerpt from Charlotte Bay Parade. It was intended to be a long song, but they didn't finish it, so I just put this excerpt on my record. And it's a very short song, and it's going to go into a church song, which is very prescient because Corin Janssen, who wrote Charlotte Bay Parade, was the mother of the children this song was written about, particularly one of them whose nickname is the name of the song. Okay, people who know me will know who I'm talking about. People who don't, send me $100 and I'll write you in a plain brown envelope the answer to the meaning of life and what all my songs are about. Thank you. So here we go. Excerpt from Charlotte Bay Parade and into this next church song. Here we go. Whoops, here we go. This is it for sure. and she dreamed that she was flying, and she dreamed he was holding her up, and she dreamed that she was hiding from the fire below. He was patient, she was not a girl anymore. You're so easy to love, you're so easy to adore, you're easy to want. I always want the way that you talk. It puts me in dreams, makes me feel like the cat who had the cream. You're so easy to love, you're easy to be with. I'm telling everybody, you must be a gift from higher planes, a broken soul below. I always want to be living in your glow. You're so easy to love, you're so easy to like. Don't change a thing, everything's fly like a swan, you sing like a bird. I want to tell you everything that don't have a word. You're so easy to love, easy to touch, beautiful to see. I wanna know your head, I wonder where you roam. It doesn't really matter if you always come home. You're so easy to love, that's just a kiss. I'm standing in your light, I'm bathing in your beautiful as hell, wonderful as well. I'm buying whatever you can sell. Woo! You're so easy to love, easy to be round. You sleep so sweetly with your tiny sleeping baby in my heart. I see you in my mind, I want to tell you everything, I need you every night. You're so easy to love, crucial to my life. I want you to know everything's the way that you love. It's pure and strong. If you stay around, nothing can go wrong, wrong, wrong. Ooh, glowworm. Tee-hee, Jody Coyote. Jody Coyote. What a good girl she is. Okay. Raissa. Raissa Fogarty. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Greta. Thank you, Cobb. Thank you, Diamanda. Some other Paisley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Okay, Steph has written this little funny thing here. And it said something like, after all that glowworming, just have an instrumental and take the time off. So we're just going to play Steph's version. There was this little short record song called Music for a Commercial for Eternity Inc. Excerpt from the music for a commercial for Eternity Inc. One thing I could do was think of long titles, that's for sure, and that ain't easy. Talk amongst yourselves. Tempest Fugit. Great piece of music. That had not trusting it. It's finished. That's a great piece of music. That had nothing to do with me. My piece of music went do 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 do. It was a baby crying and a whip cracking and a gun going off and sped up 6-string bass. Just normal life for SK. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. This is really bad, me just leaving you hanging like that. This is like, okay. Stefan has quoted here the lark ascending, and I'm going to read a little bit of a poem that I didn't write, and I've forgotten who it is. Wow, I'm so underprepared. This is shoddy. This is unprofessional. I won't have a career in showbiz. I did a gig at this venue, and this guy was talking all the way through, and I said, "Shut the fuck up." And afterwards, a woman came back and said to me, "You shouldn't talk like that if you're serious about having a career in showbiz." I love it. You'll never work in this town again. Which town is this? Well, so I'm going to read a bit of a poem and then we're going to do this song, and it's called No Such Thing. He rises and begins to round. He drops the silver chain of sound, of many links without a break, in chirrup, whistle, slur and shake, all intervolved and spreading wide, like water dimples down a tide, where ripple over curls and eddy into eddy whirls. No such thing as remindlessness, no such thing as time, no such thing as endlessness, no such kind of crime, no such thing as distance, no such thing as doubt, no such thing as magic, no, and if there was, then you would have found out. In the solid world, don't believe in ghosts, verification, imagination, like my knowledge of most. My jealous God is a God of law, he crunches numbers and steel. I don't pout, shout out loud, all these things are real. Oh, pretend that didn't happen. Thing is, no such thing as surrealism, no such thing as soul, no such thing as intuition, no such thing as rock and roll, no such thing as love, babe, it's a chemical in your mind. No such thing as coming back. Empirical evidence is hard to find. Live in the concrete now. Love my beer and sport. I'm not moved, can't be proved, settled out of court. Don't believe in miracles, please don't mention the church. Somebody said, it's all in my head, wasn't worth a search. I live in the solid world, love my beer and sport. Yeah, baby. Don't believe in miracles, please don't mention the church. Somebody said, it's all in my head, wasn't worth a search. Don't blame me if you believe in stuff. Yeah, like the Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, and I don't know. There must be more. Life's little luxuries. Woo! Not my problem. If you can't touch it, don't touch it. Woo! Wish I could think of something philosophical to say. You could have a world without music, but it'd be a terrible world. No such thing. Oh, sorry, wow, I'm so unprofessional. Maybe that woman was right. She's put a no showbiz hex on me. I'm all washed up. You know. A beautiful shambles. A beautiful shambles. All right. Oh my God. I did the poem on the wrong song. Oh my God. I'm going to do another bit of the poem then. There's some more poem left. I did it on the wrong fucking song. Here we go. What an absolute pickle this is. Okay, so now we're going to do a song called Soul Sample with some more fucking poem. For song, our highest heaven to greet, whom heavenly singing gives us new, and spheres them brilliant in our blue. From firmest base to farthest leap, because their love of earth is deep, and they are warriors in accord, with life to serve and past reward, so touching purest and so heard in the brain's reflex of yon bird. This fog gets in the way, a reminder of you, finder for you. Vows he had to sign in blood, surrounded by temptation, brimstone and mud. I'm never gonna be the one to say I'll ever start to love you that way. Hey baby, let myself set an example, let this song be soul sample. Hey baby, breathlessly where we dream, an enigma, a big fragment for you. Bless this imperfect child, It's been a long, hard fight, emerging from these cocoon sheets. We try to fly tonight. I'm never gonna be the one to say I'd ever stop to love you this way. Hey baby, let this set an example. Let this song be a soul sample. Hey baby, Mr. Faust, he offered me a job, deliver this package to a person inside. When my heart began to throb, I'm never gonna be the one to say I'd have stopped to love you this way. Hey baby, let this set an example. Let this song be a soul sample. Hey baby, I'm never gonna be the one to say I'd never stop to love you this way. Hey baby, let this song set an example. Let this song be a soul sample. Hey baby, oh baby, baby, baby. Here it comes. Okay, Stefan. Woo! I know you don't believe anymore, wondering where you got the knowledge without desire to acquire more. In the service of your master, you could take a faster door. No, you don't pretend anymore, wondering where you got the silver, wondering where you got the power, I'm wondering where you got the fire. Down the street, the celebration reached disintegration, surging past anyhow. ebb and flow. Mindless as we come and go, changeless as we die and grow. Cold dead moon and churning sea resonate in sympathy. I know one day you'll come to me. With the faint whir of leathery wings, invoking all impossible things. Eternal twilight feels so cold. When the money's all gone, your love's been sold. Elephant God sits impassive, ivory tusked, black and massive, swaying we curb, splintering bits, drawn round his throne where he patiently sits. Law of the jungle of law, devil of the rich, God of the poor. In this frenzied crowd I lose my isolation, merge together in celebration. When God sits unmoved, distant eyes are tongued and grooved, noise and the smell of the terrible dancers, bearing questions, nebulous answers. Nebulous answers. Servants all we ebb and flow, mindless as we come and go, changeless as we die and grow. They resonate in sympathy. I'll know one day you come to me. Out in the interior wilderness, my fingers chase remindlessness, but just holding emptiness. I know you've worn this face before, in El Dorado just once more. You're everything I'm looking for. The songs and dances fade away, 2001 decayed away. I pay a ransom for today. And it still seems such a waste. One brief life, one brief taste. All the phantoms have been chased to eternity. Wowee, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Coming up, we still have one instrumental left to go. And it is called Remindlessness. What you doing here but to ring the mouths of thieves, shutter speed, bleeding leaves in gardens in the Orient. Likelihood is good and spent. Aeronauts beneath the pond holds poor baby in his arms. Sand, Sardinia, the ocean growing hungrier. Beneath these walls we dream tonight. Beneath the sky we glide so bright, and kings will come, and years will pass, and stars burn cold beneath the glass, and days will grow in distant times, in distorted haze. The zebras graze in deserts where the dust storm blows, and lush black swamps where mandrake grows. We're marching, laughing to the drum, waiting for those kings to come. To take love that's burning all around you. Mahavishnu sits in the causal ocean, and as he dreams, universes flow out of his pores. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. It's all too much for me to take. Love I shine all around you. Advance Australia. Oh, Stefan, Bundy Bear's approval. He's a real fucking church expert. If he says it's good, it's good. All right. We do have, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Remindlessness. Stefan, in his absolute loveliness, has prepared an encore. He has prepared an encore. He has prepared an encore, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to me. I'm trying to... Oh, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, he has prepared an encore. And it's a song called Gethsemane. Okay, here we go. It's a bit like Bridge Over Troubled Waters. On the horizon, the blackbirds fly into the vortex of a hungry sky. Wait in the forest where the time has stopped. Wait in the city where the blade has dropped. Gethsemane, oh, Gethsemane. And in the morning I'll be on my way. I have to be somewhere by Saturday. Wait in the desert with my devil cake. Wait in the garden for my father's sake. Gethsemane, Gethsemane. Gethsemane, oh, Gethsemane. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you'll dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Good night, my people. I love all of you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Stefan Horlitz.